Has life ever given you a new chapter and more space or time for your art, but left you uncertain or confused about what to make or how to find your way through that? That's definitely what happened to me. So before I was working as a ceramicist, I was designing and making my own tableware and servingware, and business was doing well. I had good clients. It was going to people like Jamie Oliver, like Nina Mendes, who was on the top 50 chefs in the world at that time. It was going to Thomas Heatherwick's studio for use with his clients, and it was getting press coverage. The sales were increasing and I was happy. But then I got appendicitis. I had to have emergency surgery, but I pushed on and I had an important meeting with a new chef. So I was back in the studio 4 days later and I carried on. And then I broke my ankle and I couldn't throw on the wheel because it's a foot pedal. And I struggled on and I tried to make new work and I tried to keep going, but I had to cancel some orders, I had to cancel some shows. And then I got a shoulder injury. And it was the run up to Christmas, so I pushed on again as hard as I could and I tried to make sure all my orders were completed and I did the Christmas shows because that's what you have to do when you're in that kind of business. But then by the new year, by January, February time, I was just in constant pain and it was terrible. I couldn't work, I couldn't think. My left arm would hardly move and I'm left-handed, so I could hardly do anything. And I had to cancel all my orders. I had to cancel all the shows for the new year. So my business had to close and I didn't know what I was going to do. I just felt lost and anxious and depressed. And I was really in a dark place at that time. That question of what can I do now? If I can't do my old work, what can I do? Started to become really important. And I thought, well, maybe it's a good idea to listen to my body and to push myself less hard physically because it's obviously not liking that. But maybe I can push my creativity, push my imagination further and harder instead. And that might be more exciting. So I started to focus more on making, like unique creative pieces, and that was quite exciting, but I didn't really know what style or what kind of topic, and there was a lot of trial and error, and in ceramics trial and error takes months, but I did it and I carried on working and I kind of explored what did I enjoy, what did I not enjoy, what inspired me, what really interested me, what sorts of things had I always done in my life that I wanted to bring into this new creative practice. And now finally here I am at the point where I know what the creative process is. I know how to use it. I know what my focus is in terms of my subject matter. I know where to find that. I know how to record it. I know the elements that I want to work with as I'm developing my ideas, and I have a strong process on how I can do that. And it has completely changed my life, really. And I just think now, if somebody had explained this process to me when I was struggling, it would have made so much difference to my life. I could have just cut through all of that flailing around and trying things and going down, the wrong alleyway and getting distracted. And I could have just honed straight in on what was important to me, and I could have got on with making my real work. So that's what I want to do for you. I want to share what I've learned. I want to share this process, this path that I have uncovered and put together. And I want to help you get on your creative path now, without all that messing around. So that's why I set up the Get More Creative website. I've created a new blog and a new Facebook group. I'm making free resources and courses, and all of it is to help you get on your creative path and make the work that's right for you. So I hope you'll join me. See you there.